Your event needs to look and sound its best. Trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the FCIAC Championship for boys ice hockey live on the DAF Media Network and NCTV. I'm Juan Heffron, joined alongside PJ Neville and Charlie Warnock. Guys, it's Darien and New Canaan. For the first time in our collective high school careers, all seniors, it's the two rivals in the FCIAC Championship game for the first time in those 4 years. Charlie, we'll start with you. Darien has not been able to beat the Rams yet this year. 0-2 against them. Last year, the same thing, but then they ended up beating them that third time around. What does Darien have to do to have a similar result to what they did in the state championship last year?
Well, the boys were saying they like to win when it matters. So, yeah, those losses hurt, but they knew they were going to have another shot at New Canaan. In this game, the mindset seemed different. They knew what they had to clean up on, and I think it was the resounding pressure of New Canaan in Darien's defensive zone. It seems like Darien just couldn't get set up on offense, couldn't get their guys going and grab the momentum. And in the first period, it's huge. New Canaan has gone up over 2 goals in both first periods. So if Darien can limit that and strike first, that could be a clear path to a win.
Yeah, and PJ, that first line for New Canaan, they've been deadly, like Charlie was talking about, getting off to hot starts against the Wave.
Yeah, and that was the difference for Darien last year, was that they were able to shut down Bryce Lyden and Braden Roby for the Rams. They didn't have any goals against Darien in all 3 times the teams met last year, but Rogan Lowe, Tony Del Carmine, those guys have really been lighting it up against Darien. And Tony Del Carmine, it's playoff time. I like to call him Playoff Del Carmine because in the FCIAC Championship, he's played in it twice. He's got 4 career goals in it, so expect a big performance from him tonight.
Yeah, last year the Rams played right here at Martiri Family Arena, beating the Ridgefield Tigers to take that FCIAC crown. And now they're going to look to go 3 straight years in a row, this time taking on their arch rival. We will head down to the ice now for lineups and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Martiri Family Arena for tonight's boys FCIAC Championship Ice Hockey Contest between the Darien Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams. Now the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. First for the Darien Blue Wave.
The FCIAC Championship game, a familiar place for both of these teams. Back in 2023, Darien won it against the Fairfield Co-op team. Each of the past 2 years, it's been the New Canaan Rams. Now, it's going to be either one of them as we get ready to drop the puck here at Sacred Heart University Martiri Family Arena, one of the best venues in the entire state of Connecticut. Both teams have played games here this season, obviously not against one another. And like we mentioned in the open, Darien yet to beat New Canaan this year. 4-1 and 5-1 victories for the Rams. Both played at Darien Ice House. And they've gotten the better of the wave. Both of Darien's FCIAC losses came at the hand of New Canaan.
And you wonder the mindset that New Canaan has coming into this game. You know, last year they faced off against each other in the state championship. New Canaan had already beat them that year and thought, I'm not sure, but it seemed like they thought it was going to be an easy win, being undefeated. Not the same case this year, but already beating Darien twice. And Darien, their mindset is, you know, they've lost twice. Nothing worse can really happen. And they're coming in hot, so I'm really curious to see how New Canaan comes out swinging. No matter the result, you're most likely going to see one another again in states like we did last year on the biggest stage at Quinnipiac. It'll be Baum versus Rogan Low on the faceoff. Baum wins it, and we'll go back to Michael Niffen Darien with possession first. And Niffen throws a pass off the stick of Baum, and Leiden takes it away. Baum with some strong pressure, trying to get over to Troy. Swiped off Rogan Low. Mariska shot high. Darien with a quick opportunity, and Mariska might be a little antsy on that first shot. Sending not on target, and icing for the first whistle in this one. Darien gets an ozone faceoff.
Yeah, and Charlie, you mentioned New Canaan's mindset coming into this game. Today at school, you know, the boys are really loose. I had class with a lot of the captains especially, and they did not seem too tense about this game. They seemed, you know, just go out there, get done with business, and hopefully take home the championship. But they know that this is still a big stakes game. Of course, they have that state championship in the back of their mind like they have had the past 2 times these two teams met this season. So it will be interesting to see how the Rams come out.
And that's something that's uncommon between the two as Mariska takes a big hit. So a lot of these Darien guys were on that state championship winning team last year. New Canaan hasn't won it since the 70s.
Yeah.
Niffen takes a big hit. A lot of physicality now early as Mariska gets it up to his line mate Troy. Troy's going to dump it down. New skaters come on for both sides as the Rams look to get something going. Dumped down the ice. Played off the hand of Cole Bychek. Bychek can't get it away, turns it over to Low. Bychek gets it back, throws it down into the neutral zone.
And the lower lines have really been struggling against New Canaan this year.
Dumped down, forecheck now for the Rams. Dylan Woodward going to try to pick this one up against his fellow number 8, Brooks Walker. Back in the corner, the freshman Cody Jones battling with Connor Kilroy. Kilroy slips down, sticks flying. Rams come away with it. In the faceoff circle, good use of the stick from Kilroy to take it away and backhand it back towards center ice. Now thrown in the corner, sitting behind Repsher. Bychek trying to poke it up to Woodward, and it's taken away by the Rams. It's Willie Erickson now up at the point. Strong defensive play up there to get it away from Jack Vincent. Cross ice pass over to Jones. Jones trying to make a deke. Lancaster's there to pick up the loose puck. Played off the half wall but turned over. And now riding along the boards. Gray Matthews putting some pressure on. And it's Ives coming away with it. Back up towards the blue line with Leiden. Leiden's going to try a shot. Deflection and off to the right. Rams living in this zone right now on the Repsher, who's hugging the post. Another one. Still out in front. Loose puck. Kicked away and kept in by Leiden. Another shot. Deflected into the left-hand corner. Back up to the point and escapes the zone. Rams will be forced to reset and throw it on to Repsher. Picked up by Kilroy. New forwards on for Darien, trying to send it down the ice.
Oh, and that was hit.
To Holden Moore. Pozniak's got to throw this away. Darien might have a counterattack going. Moore taking some contact. That's Jack Konzarowski in the middle. Diving, keeping it in. Effort by Konzarowski keeps this play alive for Darien. Leiden picking it up with pressure from Moore. And that's poked down by Matthews. Will be chased in the Darien end by Brown for an icing.
And I was talking to Jack Konzarowski today in the hall, and he actually said he was going to net 2 goals tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to stick to his word, but he seemed pretty confident that he can get it done.
Konzarowski's first year on this Darien squad, a junior, came over from Brunswick. He's got 15 points on the season, 6 of those are goals. So he's looking to get a third of his total this season tonight, according to you, Charlie.
Yeah, and on a similar note, I was talking to Cam Lydon earlier today. We were going out to lunch, and I asked him, I was like, you saving your goal for the state chip? Because, I mean, it's likely that we see these two teams. And he was like, I don't know. We'll have to see. So maybe we'll see a Lydon goal tonight, but he likes to only stick at one against each team.
We thought he scored against Ridgefield as Positek covers up, which what would have been his first ever career FCIAC opponent goal, but they gave the deflection tip-in goal to Rogan Lowe, who currently sits at 98 points, looking for 100, a mark that Jack Mariska just hit against New Canaan a few games ago. Baum wins this one, the offensive end. Mariska, shot on net, blocker save from Positek. Troy with a big reverse hit. And now the Rams behind. Stick breaks from Roby. He's got no toe. Now Mariska's got to backhand it up to the point. Levy making some people miss. And that one just pops free. O'Shea bats it out. It's Niffen trying to throw it back into Troy. And then Mariska's backed up in his own end. Trying to throw it down to Baum. No icing. Roby's stick still on the ice there. Player slipping. Harmon falling low, takes it. Low by himself. Makes a man miss, gets it away.
Chris Thurlow.
Thurlow, we know how physical he can be on the ice. This one cleared in an icing call for New Canaan's offensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, and going back to what you were saying, Owen, about Rogan Lowe, 98 career points. I asked him in English class today, you going for 100? And he said he's going for the win. So that's the right mentality you want from your senior captain, your leader for the Rams. And, you know, he's not worried about those individual accolades and those individual awards. He's worried about the team and trying to secure the championship.
So team player, Rogan Lowe, as Erickson and Thurlow square off here in New Canaan's offensive end. Big student sections on both sides. Darien with a blackout theme, as you could see over that faceoff. Here's Woodward taking out of his own end. Cross-ice pass can't be hauled in by Lancaster. 5 minutes gone nearly already in period number one. Woodward throws it back into the slot. Lancaster's there to pick it up. Going to backhand it into the corner. Backhand it out now. A stretch pass looking for Jones. Couldn't find it. Breaks away into the corner. Walker trying to chase Brown. Behind Repsher. Brown's got to be careful. Erickson's going to pick it up. Avoid a hit. Now on the near side. Woodward accelerating. Gives it up to Jones. Visible frustration from Woodward. Brown trying to hug Jones. The puck goes in the corner, and Jones takes a big hit. He's laying on top of the puck. They're going to have to fight for it. Konzarowski comes in to take it away. Pushes it up to Woodward. Pushing the pace now. It's up to Rentz. Rentz on the right side. Gets a stick caught with Lydon. Throws it into the soft area. No one there. Bychek will reset at center ice as he misses more. Ives here trying to play it off the half wall. He does. But it's sent right back in by Kilroy. Positek comes out of net to play this one. Pressure from Moore, but Lydon scoots around him. Now up into the neutral zone. Backhanded down. Rushing forward is Matthews. Bychek with him. Left on the doorstep. Shot on Repsher. Hugging the post, and now he'll cover up.
Pretty even matchup from both teams so far. Both playing with a lot of physicality, and it seems like it's pretty even so far. I don't want to give it to one side just yet.
9:32 to go in period number one. Baum and Ives. On the faceoff, Darien winning it, trying to throw it down to Troy. This one bouncing back towards Repsher, who will let it go. For an icing call, Darien will be set up in the New Canaan end now. 6 shots on goal already for the Rams, 1 for Darien. But now a good chance for Darien to do something here in the offensive zone. Baum versus the senior captain, George Ives. Tied up, and the Rams win it. Throwing it down the ice. Matthews wanted it for a second, but he'll skate to the bench. Levy will touch this one for icing, and we'll do it all again.
Just heard an interesting Mariska chant from the New Canaan student section, and I don't know if they want to poke the bear because he takes that personal. Like Michael Jordan takes a lot of those chants personal, and he does seem to score a goal when teams start going at him.
someone's going to get it done tonight, it would look for number 15, Jack Mariska, on the far side of your screen. Waiting for the face-off from Baum. Baum's going to try to chase this one down, push O'Shea out of the way. Troy, this one over towards Positek, who pokes it away with ease. O'Shea dodges the hit from Baum. Baum staying feisty, trying to poke the puck away. Rams gather. Pushing it up the ice, Del Carmine. Over to Harmon. Pushed off from Levy, and now poked by Niffen.
I think there's a delayed penalty on Darien there.
I think we're going to get Baum for interference with a push on O'Shea. That's going to be the first power play of the night.
Yeah, and the benefit to New Canaan for being the home team is that they get the bench closer to us, which includes the penalty boxes on each side. So when Baum is released from the box, unless his line's out there, he's going to have to skate all the way across the ice to get a new skater on, versus New Canaan would be able to get it almost instantly as the penalty is killed.
That's a good point. New Canaan has been dominant on the power play against the Wave. Saw them score in mere seconds with Jack Kroll earlier this year. Back up to center ice with Leiden. Leiden throws it on net, clogged in the lane. Second chance opportunity as Repsher extends to make the save. Back up with Leiden. Cross to his fellow defenseman, Kroll. Kroll, cross-ice pass, one-timer. Can't get it cleanly. Was low, and now cleared down by Niffen as he fell to the ice. 30 seconds gone, Darien gets some new skaters on.
And it's just amazing, Owen, how easily New Canaan beat this Darien penalty kill, and Darien's just been so good against every other team.
That's what makes a rivalry so good, is it's thrown back up towards Kroll. Kroll having trouble against the boards, throwing it down in the corner. Harmon behind Repsher, looking for Lowe. Can't have it. Troy going to try to get it out. He can't. Lowe again in the corner. Back towards Harmon, back to Lowe. Harmon again, looking out front, deflected. Kroll, backhand, no one there.
Yeah, you see Mariska really shadowing Jack Kroll there, trying to prevent that backside cut for the one-timer.
That was a big hit from Troy, and then Mariska doing a good job poking it out. Kroll plays it off of Brown. Now into the slot, and Lancaster did a good job getting the stick tangled up with Lowe. This is Owen Roby now. One-timer for Kroll. He whiffed on it. Brown falls down to the ice. Harmon, open shot, missed wide right. 30 seconds left on the power play. Troy's got it. He's going to throw it down the ice.
Smart play there by Troy. I thought he was going to take it himself, but
near side now are the Rams. Thrown down, looks to get a forecheck here with 10 seconds left in the power play. Levy lowers the shoulder into Jones, but Jones comes away with it. Jones wants a shot. Flipped on to Repsher. Pad save. Back up top for Roby. Down to Walker. Walker backhand. Jones in the middle. High! Here's Baum as the penalty has been killed off. Great job by that Wave unit. Niffen back the other way. Over to Levy. Levy down ice for Chris Thurlow. Thurlow trying to bring it in. Pass attempted to go over to DeRiso, but couldn't get it. Good swipe from Niffen as the puck is back towards Levy in his own end. Good vision from Levy as he finds the captain, Niffen, who tries to go center ice for DeRiso. DeRiso, who played one of his best games of the season against Greenwich in the FCIAC semifinal.
Yeah, DeRiso, such a stud for this Darien team, lower on the depth chart. He makes his minutes count. And that power play for New Canaan, a lot of chances. Darien did catch a break themselves. New Canaan still got the looks they wanted, but just could not capitalize. So if they get another power play, we could see a goal by them.
Ives and Konzarowski. Third line center's going at it. Ives comes away with it. Cross crease, and no one was waiting for it. Rentz off the half wall. Tapped over to Konzarowski, who's coming ahead with steam. Stops on a dime. It's picked up by Rentz. Rentz on net. Blocker save, or bad save, from Positek. Colin Ryan, sophomore, trying to keep it in. Still in and now taken out by Ives. Ives to his right. Now in the corner, gliding a little bit. Pressure from Ryan. Jars it free. It's picked up by Choi. Now back up top for Zaffino. Pad save. Loose puck out in front. Still loose. Choi picks it up. Whips it around. Repsher's able to stand up. Catches breath as the puck leaves the zone. And icing the call.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of scrums out in front, Owen, and, it seems like the ice, the New Canaan players were talking about in school today as we take another look at this. Repsher just got in front of it. Choi wasn't able to really get a stick on it, but the New Canaan players in school today, they were talking about how this arena is fairly warm, and when they played here last year, the ice was really slick, and it did not work out necessarily in their favor. And we've seen on a lot of the one-timers that New Canaan had on that power play and some net front play as well that they haven't really been able to convert, as looks like they're still kind of getting used to the ice a little bit.
Rams out shooting Darien 10-3 thus far. As Lowe trying to take it in, he's bashed into the Darien bench over there. And now Lowe's going to enter in the zone. Right on cue, slipping and falling, and it's swiped away. Back up to Kroll, who keeps the play alive. Now high, Repsher gets a blocker on it. Harmon behind. And it's taken away.
Desperation save from Repsher. Looked like you didn't really see it until it was staring him in the face.
Mariska slipping now. Now Harmon near side. Trying to get it over to Lowe, but Thurlow got it. And now Mariska will steadily play it, trying to whip it onto the net. And now Thurlow takes a big hit. As this puck's right at center ice, picked up by Lowe. He's got Del Carmine to his left. The duo's dangerous. Lowe can't get that shot off. Woodward coming on now.
Oh, what
Middle
a play.
for Niffin, trying to get it over to Lancaster. Not how they wanted to draw it up. That puck goes high into the net. Face-off coming up. 4:21 left to go.
New Canaan definitely the more physical team right now. Darien has got to step it up. Like you were saying, PJ, we're seeing a lot of misses on the shots and a lot of people fall. A lot of Darien players falling right now too. So yeah, this ice is definitely different compared to the Darien Ice House.
Erickson and Konzarowski tied up, and Roby's able to take it away. Puck was sitting right in front of Positek there. Walker turns it over. More shot. Easy save for Positek. This one flipped up into the netting again, so we'll have another face-off here in New Canaan's end.
Another look at that shot from Moore. Positek been a brick wall so far for New Canaan, as he has been really the past two times that these teams met as well. He's really stepped up and played some of his best games against the Blue Wave.
Yeah, both he and Schaefer Repsher, nominees for Connecticut Division I Ice Hockey Goalie of the Year. Repsher leading all of Connecticut in shutouts with 7. Ryan lets this puck get behind him, but his fellow defenseman Brown is there to help, or is he? He's got to avoid a hit now from Jones. Darien finding themselves maybe in some trouble. Rentz trying to go in the middle. He turns it over. Erickson up to Walker. Erickson over to Jones, who had to play it off his skate. Lost himself a little bit of time. Possession can't be kept alive by Roby. And Roby takes a hit from Moore, the big sophomore forward. Trying to get poked up. And no, as Brown and Jones both fumble.
And delayed penalty once again on that.
Wow. Darien's second penalty called on him. And this time it'll be George Brown headed to the box for tripping.
I just saw there Carter Mariska was skating out on the ice. No one even touched him, and he fell. And I don't even know if these are actual hits. The players just might be slipping, just getting hit, like touched by either player.
Yeah, this is a really warm rink. Looks like a couple of heaters above as well, so definitely doesn't help with trying to keep the ice cold.
Darien's killed off the first penalty they've had to play against in this one. Now they're going to have to do it yet again, this time George Brown in the box. They get a good clear to start. Troy pressuring Leiden. This pass a little too far as Levy will boot it back down the other way. This one going towards Repsher. Got to be careful on the bounce, but it goes wide anyways. Niffin throws it high off the glass. And that's a good clear from Darien. We'll get some new men on. Near side is Lowe. Lowe takes a shoulder from Woodward. They get tangled up with the referee.
Oh, my goodness.
There's might be a 2-on-1 situation if Lancaster can get it, and Woodward wasn't where Lancaster thought he would be. Now Lowe playing in front of Positek. Back skating finds Kroll. Kroll thrown around the boards. Harmon, middle, low, or Del Carmine, excuse me, wasn't there. Leiden, 50 seconds left on the power play for the Rams. Here's Kroll. Wrap it around the half wall. Trying to get it out. Kilroy pushes it past the blue line. Mariska wanted to run away with it, but he got poked at the last second. Here's Harmon. Traverses back around, thrown in the corner. I don't think Del Carmine knew it. Now Mariska throwing it out.
Oh, and that's a penalty.
And a delayed call coming up.
Yeah, too many men on New Canaan.
So now a little 4-on-4 action, it would appear.
And that's what we saw with Niffen against New Canaan that led to the Kroll goal. And that's a huge break for Darien. And the chances are there for New Canaan when they are man up. They just can't execute, and it really does look like it's the ice. They just can't really seem to get a hit on the puck.
So it's Brooks Walker going to the box. We have some 4-on-4 hockey for 25 seconds, and then Darien will be a man up. Offensive zone draw for the Blue Wave here. Baum against George Ives. Roby clears the zone, and with 4-on-4 icing is called, so they'll do it again from the same spot.
And you see New Canaan, they're not really running a 4-on-4 lineup. They kind of just have their penalty killers out there anticipating the Darien penalty to be released. So you got Gray Matthews and George Ives out there, who are two of the best forecheckers in the game. Ives does really well with his speed. He doesn't really have that size, but Matthews brings that size and the strength for this New Canaan penalty kill.
O'Shea taking this one up the ice. 10 seconds left to go of 4-on-4 hockey. Over to Mariska, who's going to chill with it and then give it back to his fellow captain Niffen, who will wait for full strength, or I guess to be up a man.
Yeah, and this is where having that far bench hurts you again.
5-on-4. Levy behind. First opportunity for Darien. Not a full power play, but one they would like to cherish right now. Levy. Dump back down in the corner. Troy. If they don't score in this final minute, they'll have about 10 seconds to be a man up in period number 2. Of course, if you lose the faceoff, though, not much time to do anything with it. They'd like to capitalize here. Troy coming away with it. Shot. Positek's taking a chance. Thurlow. Positek stands tall. Back up to the blue line. Mariska. Cross-ice pass. Baum. Snipe. Blocker save. Puck up in the air in front of the New Canaan section. Back up top with Levy. Mariska. Shot blocked out in front. Up into the netting. A defensive stand from the Rams.
Yeah, some great defense there from George Ives playing out there on Mariska, just getting in front of a couple of shots, getting some battles along the wall, and those two were going at it there for a little bit, couple of times right in front of that New Canaan student section, and New Canaan fans let Mariska hear it a little bit as well.
Thurlow had probably the best chance of the night on either side. Out there on the rebound from Troy. Woodward coming in firing high and to the left. Niffen. Kilroy keeps the play alive. Good job from the senior defenseman. Finds a stick of Kroll. Niffen can't glove it. Now Kilroy skating back in his own end. They're going to reset here with 15 seconds left. Darien trying desperately here. Last second forecheck. Leiden gets there. Puck finds the stick. Kilroy. Shot blocked. In front, Rentz trying to throw it on net. And Leiden will hold it to end period number 1. Scoreless on either side. 9 seconds of the power play Darien will have. And as we start period number 2, it is not 3-1. It is 0-0. We apologize for that one. 0-0 as we head into the first intermission here at Martiri Family Arena on the DAF Media Network. Production brought to you the sport from Terry and Nancy McGraw and NCTV.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Back on the DAF Media Network and NCTV for period number 2 here at Martiri Family Arena in the boys ice hockey FCIAC championship between the Darien Blue Wave and the new Canaan Rams. Owen Heffron, PJ Neville, and Charlie Warnock happy to bring you the second 15 minutes in this one. Sides of the rink switch. Now these two goalies are going to be playing in front of the opposing student section. So a big advantage for the offense. Schaefer Repscher is going to have to play in front of that big New Canaan student section. And he's a guy who averages only about 1.4 goals per game, but he's allowed a lot against New Canaan, averaging about 5 when he plays them so far this year. Of course, played his butt off in the state championship last year. But now we're ready for another period of hockey. Darien's going to have a power play for the first 9 seconds. And we saw at the start of the second period last game, Jack Mariska scoring a quick goal 12 seconds in. It looked like we won't get a similar result off this power play here. Back to full strength to go the Rams. There's a stretch pass. Levy can't handle. Levy kind of playing a forward role here. And he can't beat the icing.
And a smart start from the Rams on the penalty kill. Rogan Lowe won the face-off out to Tony Del Carmine, and then Del Carmine gave it off to Leiden. Leiden just sent it down to basically kill off the threat of Darien on the power play, not let them get one final opportunity here in the second period, and then Harmon came out from the bench after the penalty from Walker was released, and now we're back to even strength.
Darien wins this one in their own end. Levy tries to play it off the boards. Pass to Del Carmine in the middle. Makes a move, falls down, wants a call. One-timer on to Repscher, who makes the save. Looking for a whistle. And I think he gets one now. Del Carmine was close with the opportunity.
Yeah, Baum looks really upset at Levy and Niffen. They had a miscommunication there, which caused the Levy turnover and almost the New Canaan goal.
Already some action 30 seconds in. New Canaan outshot Darien 11-7 in that first period. Darien hoping for some more offense here. It's Woodward swooping in off the wing. Back into the corner. Going for the cross-ice pass as Levy gets a stick in there. Woodward can't grab that one. Up top is Vincent. Makes Woodward slide a little bit. Now Walker. Walker circling back around. Vincent back up top. Fakes the shot, looking to go down to Walker. Levy's going to guide it away from his goaltender. Thurlow pushing the pace. It's swatted back away towards Walker. He's with Erickson and Jones. Loose puck, and it's swiped. It hits Jones, who keeps possession alive. He's got a lane. Jones to his left, shoved off, out in front, backhand, up in the air, and
it didn't go in.
It's whistled. It stays out. We are still scoreless.
Oh my goodness, how did that not go in?
Another look on the replay.
Thurlow.
New Canaan fans chanting that they don't like the call. Thurlow came diving in like you do when you play NHL on your Xbox and stopped a goal. New Canaan coming right back. Kroll one-timer.
He's got a fast shot.
When he connects, it is scary. But he hit it wide left. Darien has to get this puck out. New Canaan with a lot of pressure right now. They do get it out, but New Canaan gets it right back. Past the red line, Leiden will circle back over to Kroll. Off the half wall. Poke down. Moore and Rentz wanting it, but Ives for the Rams comes away with it. Kilroy. Gotta be careful behind Repsher. Kilroy lost the puck. Troy almost had it, but Kilroy gets it back. Stretch pass. Over to Moore. Moore putting on the brakes. Avoids the hit from Kroll. Back in the middle for Rentz. Rentz trying to poke it up. Hits the side of the net. And now it's back behind. Choi. Ryan kept it alive. Leiden. Ives thrown it. Almost hit the Jumbotron. Mariska backhanding it over. Brown's going to turn on the burners, but Lowe gets there first to swipe it back. Leiden will start a possession back behind Positek. Off the boards, goes to Colin Ryan. Mariska wrapping it around the corner. Baum out there for nobody, turns it over to Lowe. Low pressure from Troy. Troy back to Mariska, but it's picked away by Lowe, who makes a nice spinning pass over to Leiden. Looking for the pass to Harmon off his skate. That puck spinning into the corner. Lyman spins away. Harmon, spins away. Here's O'Shea at the top. Blocked by Brown and then batted away by Mariska. Icing the call.
New Canaan, they really look like the team that's wanted more right now. They have all the pressure on Darien. Darien hasn't really had an opportunity yet this period, and New Canaan's had a couple of their own. So Darien's really got to touch up on dealing with this New Canaan pressure.
Both these teams are so stacked everywhere. Both had finalists for Defenseman of the Year, Skater of the Year, and Goalie of the Year, and now they're meeting in the FCIAC championship game.
And also Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year.
Which Mac Budd did win for Darien.
Roby plays it down in the corner. Levy in his own end. Levy's got to be careful in front of Repsher. With pressure in his face, he gets it out. But Roby throws it right back in. Here's Ryan Thurlow. O'Shea's got this one. O'Shea missed pass trying to go to Walker. And Niffen will win the race for an icing call. Back the other way for an offensive possession for Darien. 11:29 to go in period number 2.
Yeah, and this second line out here for New Canaan has really lit it up against Darien so far this season, although the only really consistent guy from the second line in the first game to now is Willie Erickson. Cody Jones was out in the first game, and then Brooks Walker was playing on the third line that time, but Walker did have a goal, and that one had an empty netter the last time out against Darien as well. And Cody Jones, the freshman, he didn't actually get any goals against Darien, but he had a couple nice assists for Willie Erickson, who has been the finisher on this second line for the Rams.
Some early movement from Erickson, so Walker will come in and take the draw. Cody Jones, the son of head coach Clark Jones. Darien yet to have a shot on goal this period. Jones now bringing it up. Into the corner. Niffen trying to get it past Erickson. Goes past the referee. Niffen just throws into the corner desperately. Now wrapping back around. Kroll throwing it down to Erickson. Levy and Baum both there. Baum off the half wall. Mariska. Mariska going away. Now finding Baum. Troy in the middle. Troy with a shot on goal. Easy glove save for Positek. Might have been tipped out in front.
Yeah, but if you're Darien, that's still not the shot that you want. I mean, more than 4 minutes gone by in this period, and your only shot so far has been from practically the blue line to high glove side on Positek, and it wasn't a slap shot either. It was a slower puck and easy save for Positek.
Ives set to take this one in his own end up against Carter Mariska. Mariska's going to pick this one up. He had a goal in the semifinals against Greenwich. Here's Kilroy with an open look. Look for deflection. It's loose. It's up and over the net. Back behind. Looking for DeRiso, and that goes wide. Little too hard of a pass from Mariska. Carter, that is. Now behind for Vincent. DeRiso playing a strong forecheck here. Back in the corner. This puck sent way down as a hit was brought on the line by Chris Thurlow.
Yeah, and there's some more words being exchanged. Jack Vincent and DeRiso as well. They got tangled up in the corner. Looked like maybe a little bit of a late hit, but I think they really just got tied up, and then both went down. As we take another look at that great save from Positek, and then Mariska airmails it on the rebound. But those two had a little words, and both sides really getting into it.
New Canaan wins yet another faceoff. Kroll off the glass and into the stands near those Darien students who didn't take that kindly.
Yeah, they're letting him hear it right now.
That's what we did hear an announcement during the break saying to watch out for flying pucks. So
That is accurate.
I think that's part of the reason also that the student sections have to stand a row back. That, and also they definitely don't want them banging on the glass.
Banging on the
which
glass.
I think they will anyways after a goal is scored. I don't think that one row is really stopping them.
Hopping over the glass, you never know. Got some athletic people on both sides here. As this puck goes back to the neutral zone, Brown sends it on to Positek, who puts the pad down to deflect it over to Kroll. Harmon sandwiched. And the Rams somehow come away with it. Lowe lost it to Roby. Off the boards. Harmon and Brown as Harmon goes head first into the glass. Here's Rents in the middle. Well, 2-on-2 for Darien. They're just going to dump and run. Get it to Konzarowski. Thought he had the puck, but he never had it on the toe. Now back towards Levy. The dump and run has not been working to the effect that Mac Bud would hope for the Blue Wave thus far. This one off the stick of Ryan. And icing called here. Darien with another ozone faceoff.
And we're seeing it once again with the ice, and it looks like the players just not really used to it. They're getting, it seems like, a little bit more used to it, but Darien and Mariska out in front on that one opportunity didn't really look like he had all that on the puck, and I think it was maybe Konzarowski trying to pick it up from below the goal line, and right there with Leiden as well. They're just not getting as good a touch on the puck as you would think at the Darien Ice House.
Leiden bringing it back up now. Glove save for Repsher, who looks at the surroundings and decides to hold on to it.
Darien has kind of found themselves now later on in this period. They seem to be playing with a little bit more poise than before. Now they're really settling in, getting their offense set up, which is Mac Bud wanted. I know the players were telling me that he was a little mad at them that they could not just get set up and run the offense that he wanted.
3-3 is the shot total for this period. Erickson and Thurlow going at it. Tied up. Lancaster in the neutral zone. Woodward plays it down. Thurlow in the corner. Erickson picks it up. Pressure from Lancaster. Lancaster swiping at it. Walker takes a hit from Thurlow, but Thurlow got the brute end of it. Niffen throws it down low now. Leiden is going to be there to pick it up. Goes back around to O'Shea. Off the half wall. Niffen tries it. Goes way wide to the left. Missed the net. Lancaster, backhand. Possession kept alive. Good job from Carter Mariska as he was falling down. Lancaster trying to pick it up. Leiden behind. It's out front. It's shoved away. And now Leiden's going to backhand it out. Levy will be there for Darien. Some close calls there for the Rams. Up to Thurlow. DeRiso winning this race. In the corner. Now thrown out of the zone. Got to be careful here. If you're by check, don't see Matthews behind you. Gets it past Choi. Now back into the middle. Up for Thurlow. Thurlow just going to throw it on to Positek. It's loose in the middle. Konzarowski fighting for it. He wins this battle. Goes back into the corner. Kroll, backhand. Finds Konzarowski, but he couldn't get it on his stick.
That is a huge hit by Chris Thurlow.
Matthews throws it down. Icing the call. 7:09 left in this second period.
Yeah, and one thing that I'm really noticing is that Darien, like they have really all season, is cycling all 4 lines. They're getting all 4 lines in there. New Canaan has really just been cycling the top 3.
Yeah.
So New Canaan players look a little bit more gassed. Meanwhile, when Mariska, Troy, and Baum get out there, they're more rejuvenated and ready to go at it.
That's an advantage that Darien will look to capitalize on with Baum throwing it on net. Pad save from Positek. Ryan throws it into the corner. Wrapped around the boards for Baum, looking to go to Troy. Went between his skates. Ryan on net, blocked out in front by Del Carmine. That puck goes cross crease with no one there. Harmon back into the middle. Rams making an effort to move forward here. Lau. Mariska with Troy to his right. Mariska goes between the legs and then lost it. Thrown in cross crease. Brown was waiting for it just past the outstretched stick. Vincent will pick this one up in the corner. Roby near side, back into the middle. Del Carmine picks it up. Good stick check from Moore to jar the puck free. Levy picking this one up. Gets it over to Moore. Levy has Rentz on his left, but a lot of white shirts in between. Rentz picks this one up, trying to throw it in the middle. Slips down. Konzarowski's got it. Lefty moving in. Shot, pad save, and then tipped out. Good job from Kroll and Positek on the dual effort. 5:56 to go, icing the call.
And if someone was there for that rebound, that would have been a goal for Darien. The net was wide open, but good chance from Konzarowski.
Yeah, and this game has really been very different from the past 2 that we've seen from these 2 sides. I mean, through, 25 almost minutes, we haven't seen a single goal. Not to jinx it, but these goalies really standing on their heads so far.
Jones turning on the burners here to try to get around Levy. He goes right into the glass. Down for Walker. Off of Konzarowski, I believe. Loose puck behind. Poked up towards Levy. Off the glass. Here comes the wave. Big offsides. I think Moore was expecting a pass. You could see that one coming from a ways away.
That's just miscommunication right there, and that's what's really going to get Mac Butt upset. It's just wasted chance for Darien. It looks like they actually had something going. The whole third line was out and skating, but wasted.
Ives and Thurlow, 2 senior captains, taking this draw, and Ryan Thurlow wins it. He gets tripped up a little bit, and then levels Roby behind the net. Rams have it nonetheless. Puck up in the air, right along the red line. Ives takes it away. Lancaster with it now. He gets tripped up, and that's a penalty. I think it's Vincent headed to the box.
I think it's Ives, actually.
Oh, it's the captain, Ives. Will head to the glass cage. And Darien with their first full 2-minute penalty on the night.
This is a great opportunity for Darien. They've really controlled the possession throughout the past 5 or so minutes and gotten a couple of good looks, and now on the power play, this is a great look for them.
Roby tries to clear this one. Mariska keeps it alive and then sends it back down into the corner. Can't be cleared again, and now it finally is. This puck's spinning. Levy will pick it up nice and easily with no one around him. 5 minutes left in period number 2. Mariska turns it over to Rogan Lowe here and then can't get the hit off. Lowe's going to try to go around the net, but he's met by Troy. Now the Rams threatening shorthanded, but it goes back around to Mariska. And now he's going to test his speed here. Mariska near side. Back over to Baum, was at the blue line. Look out for Troy, back towards Mariska. Mariska inside, poked away by Owen Roby. Good play from the junior defenseman. Minute gone already on this power play. Levy bringing it up. Troy, near side, has Woodward. Woodward, backhand, near side, hits the side of the net.
Looked like the net came off.
Woodward tried to go backhand with a little breakaway opportunity and was met by Positek. Almost snuck it in over that right shoulder. Would you like to see him go forehand there, PJ, maybe?
I think so. I think also just the pass across was fairly open. I think, when you got a 2-on-1 like that, of course, New Canaan's splitting the middle, but that is still a very hard defensive play to make to try and break up that pass, especially in close quarters.
Lancaster giving it away to Woodward now. Woodward can't handle that as he's fighting and clawing. Niffen at the blue line, plays it hard off the boards, and Rentz's shot clogged in traffic. Woodward's going to chase this one down. Hit it back up to Kilroy at the blue line. Kilroy's shot blocked out in front by Matthews. 15 seconds left on the power play. Kilroy's got it again. Poked away again. Kilroy tries the wraparound and it sails wide. Last chance here for the Wave on the power play. Up to Niffen, going to look for a good shot. Tries the deflection over to Rentz. Wasn't there. And Kroll will clear it out as they get to full strength. So now icing is allowed to be called, and they will indeed call it for a Darien offensive zone draw with 3:09 left before the second ice cut.
Yeah, my opinion, not a good power play from Darien. Really just could not get set up. New Canaan kept clearing it, kept the pressure on, and Darien really didn't have that good of an opportunity there.
Yeah, and just going back to a play on the penalty kill, Gray Matthews blocking that shot. That's a play that doesn't come up in the score sheet, but that's a big one right there. That's a glue guy play, getting in front of the shot for your goalie. And Matthews, that's why you have him on the penalty kill. He's got that size and that puck blocking ability and the physicality to really get in front of shots like that.
This one into the Darien bench. Another face-off coming up this time. It looks like in the neutral zone, or no, they'll move it back down to Darien's offensive end.
Oh, I thought that was tipped, went off the hand of a Darien player. It seems like that's what Coach Jones thinks.
Referee attempting to explain it here as the line judge drops the puck. PJ, you and I now know the difference between the line judge and the referee. Referee's wearing the orange stripes. Konzarowski versus Erickson, Darien in the offensive end. Vincent taking this one. Rentz trying to cut that pass off, but it gets to Roby around the boards. Jones pokes this one up. Levy goes back in the middle for Brown. Now poked up. Konzarowski skating with it, has Rentz to his left. Konzarowski looking for an open shot. Backhand save by Positek. Brown in the corner. Finds Vincent. Throws it cross ice to Jones. Met by Levy. Good poke check from the junior. Rentz didn't see that one coming behind him. Jones going to try to win this race right now. Levy gets the stick in there. Cancels out anything Jones wanted. Now it's pinned up against the boards. Konzarowski. Oh no, turned it over in his own ends. Vincent. Looks like he kept it alive. Now trying to go back down to Walker. Levy poked it back. Brown to Moore.
And Levy looks gassed right now, and that's going to help getting off the ice. And he just, right there, he showed why he is one of the best defenders in the state. He's a really can-do-it-all type of player, so good in the offensive zone. A lot of people don't realize he's just as good playing actual defense.
2 minutes left. And Levy on this side, this right side of the ice, earlier this year against St. Joseph Regional, he hurt his face real bad.
Had stitches on his nose, I believe.
Right on this arena, looking to, not repeat any injuries or anything.
He's rocking the fishbowl now, I think, to help prevent it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Jack Vincent, actually. He got stitches, and that's why he's got it as well from New Canaan.
He and Mariska, the only two on Darien that are using it. Mariska's used it his whole career.
Yeah, credit Connor Bedard for that one. I think that's who he takes it after.
Rams in Darien end. Only 3 shots on goal this period for them. 7 for the Blue Wave. Lowe coming away with this one. Body's falling down to the ice. Kilroy playing it from his stomach. And the Wave are able to get it out. Zaffino trying to chase this one down. Rams near side. Looking for Del Carmine. Pass a little too hard. And just like that, Levy back on the ice with 1:14 to go.
And earlier this period, Owen, I thought we were for sure going to see a New Canaan goal happen eventually. They seemed dominant for the first 4 minutes, and then since then it has been all Darien controlling the possession, getting their shots. Like you just said, only 3 shots for New Canaan. I think that happened probably in the first 2 or 3 minutes of this period.
Ives and Mariska. Doriso poking at this one in the corner. A pure hustle guy is Blake Doriso. Backhand for Positek, who covers up. And then Leiden and Doriso getting into it a little bit. Some jawing back and forth, and the students like it. But the referee doesn't, and he'll separate them.
Yeah, and Cam Leiden, he's a guy who he doesn't play the most physical. You see him, he's a very stay-at-home defenseman, but when you touch his goalie, he'll get in your face, and he's got those intangibles that you like as a coach, backing up your goalie, and really good teammate, as you see right there.
They were still talking, too, as they headed to the faceoff circle. Cam Leiden and DAF Media's very own Blake Doriso. And dump it down now. Doriso gets back on sides, and then will pressure Roby. Throws it across to Leiden. Thurlow, and Leiden going to get into it. And then Doriso tries to lay a big hit. He takes the worst of that one. Falling down to the ice. Matthews in the middle. Pushing it down. Ives has to wait for Matthews to clear. He's just fighting down there, and this puck bounces over to Repsher. It's a good thing he wasn't distracted looking at the extracurriculars. This one thrown back around. Got to be careful.
And a lot of late hits right now.
A lot. Yeah, and New Canaan can't touch it because they got a lot of people back in the offensive end. This puck spinning and stopped by Positek. 15 seconds to go in period number 2. Got to play smart in these final seconds. New Canaan going to hope for one more push up the ice, and it doesn't look like they can get it. No icing called. If you're Kilroy, you hold it up against the boards, or he'll swipe it away. For the end of period number 2. Same as the end of the first. No score, 0-0. Here at Martiri Family Arena on the DAF Media Network and NCTV. Back after this short break.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation Board is made up of local parents, parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308, break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation Board is made up of local parents, parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
The third and final period awaits. Of course, barring overtime here in the FCIAC championship game. Once again, Owen Heffron, PJ Neville, and Charlie Warnock excited for this final 15 minutes in a game where New Canaan dominated the first period. Darien kind of got back into their groove in the second, and now it's anyone's game. Shots for the game 11-7 in favor of New Canaan in the first period. Then Darien got on the offensive and outshot the Rams 8-4. So we're even at 15 shots on goal apiece heading into period number 3. A physical defensive battle as Rogan Lowe and Teddy Baum get set to take this face-off. And we are just as excited as everyone here at Sacred Heart University. Baum wins it, and we are underway in the third period. The boys ice hockey FCIAC championship game. Levy poking it up towards Mariska. Now it's batted down by the Rams. Harmon takes it away. Harmon driving. Levy pushes him up against the boards, and then Kroll backs away from Niffen. This one popped up as Michael Niffen chants ring out from the Darien student section. Good move from Levy to get around Del Carmine. Levy's going to take this one into the zone. Levy tried to go in the middle for Troy. Lyden with a nice crouch block. Now kept back into the zone. Lancaster with a big hit. Here's Lowe. Lowe lost the puck. And now it's sent back around. Positek will stop the travel here. Lyden shoved up against the glass by Woodward. Thurlow lost this puck. Now trying to go back to Kilroy. Couldn't do it. Line judge steps out of the way and then has to get out of the way of that one again. Line behind. Pushed by Thurlow. Gets around Lancaster. Into the middle is Jones. New Canaan with some numbers. Good poke from Kilroy. Kept alive by Roby here. Roby backhand over to Jones. Into the slot. Poked away by Repsher. And sent down the ice for an icing call.
Once again, New Canaan looking like the better team to start the period. And they got a lot of pressure on Darien now with the faceoff in their defensive zone.
Yeah, and one thing that I noticed from Darien that they're doing well against New Canaan is they're pressuring them below the goal line. New Canaan likes to get a lot of their passes and survey their options below the goal line, and Darien is, even sometimes sending double teams to try and break that up and create some turnovers.
Sent out of Darien's end again. Moore trying to chase this one down with Roby. Now it's thrown back up. It's a turnover here. Konzarowski's going to take this one, play it back towards Colin Ryan. A couple guys in their first year on this team. Vincent near side. Vincent back behind to Roby. And now Roby turns it over. Rents in the middle. Konzarowski couldn't handle it. And Positek will cover up a golden opportunity and unable to capitalize on it.
Oh my goodness, Rents had him just a little too much to Konzarowski.
As close as you can get. Darien would like to have that back. You best believe it. Baum going to fix his net guard here before he takes this draw in the offensive zone with Ives. This puck shot back to Niffen, who goes off the half wall. Lyden backhand around to Kroll. Matthews near side. Levy takes it away and then misses Niffen. Choi skating in. Niffen takes it away off the half wall and then lays a big hit. Now poked up. Levy. Careful here, stick handling. Up for Troy, couldn't get it. Mariska trying to go back to Positek. Positek finds it and will cover up for a faceoff.
Yeah, Mariska looked like he was just trying to go for one of those goals, really, where you have no angle. You try and get a lucky bounce off the goalie of sorts, and Positek read him like a book.
Here's Lancaster taking this draw against Lowe. Lowe has it. Goes back to Leiden in the Ram end. Leiden right underneath the big red mascot, the Pioneer, Sacred Heart. Lancaster throws it down. Trying to chase it down. Woodward gets away with it. Shot out front, no! Thurlow missed the net.
Oh my goodness. Wide open.
Lowe the other way. Plays it with his skate, offsides the call. Woodward can't believe it. Thurlow can't believe it. No one here can believe it. Talk about chances that Darien is going to think about for the rest of this game. 12:04 left. Still knotted at none apiece. Vincent swoops in to take this one, sends it into the corner. Ryan back around for DeRiso. DeRiso gives it right back, loose puck. Erickson comes in. The lefty skating around. Look out front. Repsher gets the pad down. And he'll cover up for a whistle. Stick broken, too, from Jones.
Student sections are going back and forth with each other right now.
Absolutely are. This is one of the biggest I've seen.
Yeah.
For Darien, at least. New Canaan's kind of hard to see underneath us. It looks like it's very big. Darien with a blackout theme. New Canaan a little bit, what is that, costumes,
USA.
red, white, and blue, USA. See a lot of hockey helmets on there. I like that.
Yeah.
Cody Jones, the winger, going to take this face off against Jack Konzarowski. And Konzarowski wins this one. Levy around the glass. Rentz into the offensive zone. Rentz circles back around. Cross ice Niffin. Look for a shot. Shot! Deflected out in front. Pad save from Positek. Konzarowski behind. Levy. Shot from him goes wide. Niffin again. Around the net for Jones. Levy kept it in with his skate, but he didn't realize. And now Rentz trying to keep possession alive, but it goes into the neutral zone. Played back for Niffin. Holden Moore goes cross ice. Levy. Darien looks like they're trying to get something set up as Mariska trying to tap it into the middle. Couldn't. Trying to chase it down is Roby. Roby and Mariska fighting for it. Here's O'Shea. Turns it over. Baum keeping it alive. Charlie O'Shea again. Able to get it out. Here's Colin Ryan. Trying to go up to Baum. Baum shoves O'Shea out of the way. Back towards Erickson. Ryan trying to poke it towards the red line. Brown serves it into the corner. Darien. Forecheck look as everyone stays on. Baum. Shoving Del Carmine away. Brown keeps it alive. Now it goes back towards center ice. Del Carmine caught up against the boards. Puck squirts away right towards Rogan Lowe. And it's kicked away by Ryan. Lowe gets it back. He's on the ice. And Baum desperately throws it out. That's got to be offsides. Yeah. And it is, as Kroll caught it and then brought it back in the offensive zone. Neutral zone drop. Coming right up.
Yeah, and we take another look at the shot earlier from Erickson, but that was a great opportunity for the Rams. You saw Lowe bringing it in, and he had Drew Harmon crashing towards the net, just unable to get the pass off, was Lowe. And now the Rams with a neutral zone face-off once again.
A couple of missed opportunities on both sides now. Here's a loose puck. Swatted over towards Bychek. Now Lancaster in the middle. Goes to his left. Shot. Shoulder save from Positek. Good location from Lancaster to go high blocker side. Harmon takes it out of his own end. Towards Lowe. Woodward applying pressure. Lowe skating in. Now we'll circle back around. Out front, Kroll missed the net. That was a rocket.
I think that got tipped in traffic. I think that's what really deferred that one away.
Puck stays alive. Out front again. I think another tip, PJ.
Yeah.
Now Lowe. Harmon. Puck kicked away. Now in the corner with Kroll. Goes back to Lowe. Henry Choi on. At the blue line, he lost it. Oh no! He's able to get it away. Can they go up to Thurlow? Lancaster lost the puck. Everyone needs a reset now.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about before with the ice. It just does not look like prime conditions out there.
Levy doesn't want to play the puck smartly to not get a penalty. Well, hold on here as we got a whistle.
I think it might have been a high stick on New Canaan.
Oh, it's
Or
on.
maybe.
Oh, I
No,
thought it was
yeah.
on odds. He seemed
Yeah,
a little
he was-
mad,
yeah.
but is it on
Maybe on
Mariska?
Darien,
Carter
yeah.
Mariska.
Oh, is it a penalty?
I think they
Yeah.
might get him for too
Oh.
many men. In Mariska,
Oh my goodness, this
going to
could,
head
We'll have to take a listen.
to the box with 9:01 left in the game. His brother Jack going to take this draw against Willie Erickson. Darien's killed off 3 penalties in this game. Here's Vincent throwing it back down to where it came from. Niffin able to get it out. Mariska pokes it down the ice now. Got to get back on defense. Here's Walker. Back behind Levy. Levy reverses. Don't turn it over if you're Darien in your own end. 30 seconds gone on the power play. Jones has it. Jones behind. Roby coming in. Roby takes a shove from Mariska. Now back around. Mariska's got to backtrack a little bit. Can he poke it out? Desperately does!
there he goes.
And now Troy. He's coming the other way, shorthanded. Troy shot.
Oh!
Positek, it's out front. Good save from Positek.
Yeah, so it was too many men for Darien.
A minute gone on the penalty now. Erickson trekking in. Loses Kilroy. Back up to the point with Leiden.
New Canaan trying to get their first power play unit back out there. They had the second group of the second
Look out now.
line.
Backhand in front of Repture, but it's tipped. Kilroy backhands it out. Just about 45 seconds left on the power play. Rent's trying to chase this one down with Leiden. He misses the hit that he wanted to deliver. And now it's only 3 defenders back for Darien. Leiden spinning around up against the boards. Pinned up against the glass now.
Good job by Thurlow.
Gets it out towards Positek. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Kroll going to start this one off for New Canaan. Gets it around. Niffin bats it right back to him. Kroll, New Canaan with numbers. Kroll shot swiped away by Repture. 10 seconds left on the power play. And it's kept alive by Leiden. Low. Spinning away. Up top, Kroll on net. Blocked by Levy in front. And Darien's killed off their 3rd penalty of the game. Still pressure from New Canaan, even with full strength. Del Carmine shot. Repture, it's tipped in! Or is it?
Goal!
No! No!
No goal!
I thought Harmon had it. What happened? What happened? Another look. Did it hit the crossbar? We are all huddled around the monitor here.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
We're going to run that one again for you in case you were in the kitchen grabbing a drink. My goodness. The closest you can get.
My goodness.
This has been the game of the year. And it's not even close. Harmon missed a goal by inches. We are still scoreless with 6.5 left. Mariska trying to bring it in. It's kept out by Choi. And Kilroy throws it down into the corner. Baum takes this one, looking for someone in the slot. Kilroy might try a shot. Down low, turned away by Positek. Kilroy leaving it out front. Ives scoops it up. Matthews now trying to get it out. Kilroy's doing everything right now as he falls down to the ice. Here's Choi with Matthews leaving it on the doorstep. Troy coming in. Ives swatting it away.
We got whistle.
Ref wants to talk to Ives or
George, yeah. I don't
he's
know. Oh no, he's telling Darien.
He's
I think we got a
motioning.
penalty.
he's motioning for someone as we got another penalty on Darien.
No, Baum.
Baum
On
with
a
a trip. His second time in the box now. And
Wow.
right as Darien kills a penalty, They give another one. The coaching staff for Darien does not like it. I did not see a trip.
Yeah, and just going back to how this game has gone so far, right? We're still knotted at 0, and special teams have become a non-factor so far in this game. So if New Canaan's able to capitalize on this, that would be a total reversal of the script. And, I mean, no better way to cap off the game than that for a New Canaan fan, at least.
Darien, 5 shots on goal this period. New Canaan, 4. Might be about to get their 5th here with Rogan Lowe. A shot! Clogged in the lane.
This is the type of penalty when you get one right after you find a goal by the other team.
Back up to the point. This Darien team, you know, is gassed. Shot from Leiden. Pad save. Repster, he's out of position. Doesn't know where the puck is. Has to get back to the post. Flipped up towards the referee. Levy behind and is able to get it out. Puck on its side. 30 seconds gone in the power play.
Yeah, New Canaan now, they're playing with their top line out there for the power play. Darien just used pretty much all their penalty killers, so those guys going to have to go for a short break and then right back out there.
Low working fast, goes into the slot, missed Del Carmine. And Mariska's going to bring it out. He's got a 2-on-2 with Troy. Mariska's going to take this one himself. Mariska stopping. Mariska can't shoot. He's tripped up. Wants a whistle. No call. And a big collision between Harmon and Brown right below us. 55 seconds left on the power play.
Someone's without a stick.
Yeah, it was Leiden.
Back around the boards. Del Carmine in the neutral zone, pushing it up to Roby. Roby trying to get around Brown. Roby. Puck still on his stick. Backhanding it all the way around the boards. Over to Lowe. Lowe's got it. Lowe. Back down Lowe. Cross. Good a block from Brown. Brown slips. Oh, no. It's out front. It's not tipped in. Repsher got there. Lancaster with a stick in the way. 20 seconds left.
I think
another penalty.
Yeah.
We might have 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. Refs are talking. Refs are talking.
Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure what just happened.
I don't know what the whistle was for.
Maybe the net got moved? I'm not sure.
Oh, man. Repsher got out there. Kicked
he got
it
the stick.
with the
that was the stick.
Oh, and then the Lancaster stick as well. Still a 5-on-4. Erickson versus Thurlow here in the Darien end. Niffin's got it off the boards. Vincent there to keep it in. 10 seconds left on the power play, and it's thrown out. Like you said, PJ, being on this near side, it's going to be trouble to skate back over to your bench as Rents falls down, and now Darien's killed off a 4th power play. Erickson, though, threatening. Wrapped up by Levy, and then throws him to the ground. A lot of physicality here, under 4 minutes left. Niffin whiffed on it. Jones now escaping. Cutting inside, he lost it. Gets it back is Walker. Weak backhand over to Repsher, who picks it like a first baseman. And 3:39, the clock stops.
My heart is pounding right now. I don't know what is going to happen in this game. It's so evenly matched.
New Canaan now out shooting Darien 8-5 this period. Ives against Baum, who just got out of the box. Baum wins it. Kilroy trying to flip it out of the zone. It stays in. Good play from the captain, Ives. Brown going to play this one behind Repsher. Bounced off the boards over to Kroll. Back down Mariska. Got to be careful here. Thrown on to Repsher. Bouncer goes wide. Leiden at center ice. Thrown back into the corner. Brown stays upright. Slipped a little bit. Kilroy trying to backhand it. This New Canaan forecheck is something that Darien needs to figure out as he and Ives get tangled up. High off the glass. Mariska trying to get it out. Ives pointing it down. Caught and brought down by Brown. And now Darien.
That looked to be a late hit on Brown.
Going up with Troy. No one there with him. Darien's going to opt for the line change instead. Matthews throwing it back around. How many times has the puck gone from corner to corner this game? Levy lost it. Lowe and Harmon. Lowe backhand Harmon. Didn't get a stick on it. Up in the air. Moore trying to poke it out. It's kept in by Roby and flung into the stands with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game.
This has been a goalie masterclass. I don't think there's any other way to really wrap up this game. I mean, Repshire and Positek have been brick walls the entire night. I mean, the teams are fairly even in shots on goal. New Canaan has a slight lead, but I mean, Repshire has made some phenomenal saves. Positek as well.
Thurlow and Rogan Lowe. Darien wins this one. Levy in his own end goes around the boards for Lancaster. Lancaster's able to get it out. Can he keep the possession going for the Wave? This one batted into the stands yet again. Woodward wants a face-off in the offensive zone.
I think that's a neutral zone.
Might get a neutral zone one.
These Darien defenders have got to be gassed right now. Been working so hard this third period. It's been in their zone pretty much the whole time. And you can see it right now. Brown seems to be really fatigued.
Ryan Thurlow against Willie Erickson here in the neutral zone. Walker takes this one. That one too far for the freshman, Cody Jones. Jones splitting defenders here, though. What an effort by the freshman, Cody Jones. Darien trying to get it out. Woodward does a good job getting past Kroll. And then a push into the own bench from Lancaster. But Kroll's got it, goes back cross ice. I don't know how New Canaan isn't just laying on the ice with the only using 3 lines. It's got to be gassed. Kilroy. Here's Lancaster. 90 seconds left, dangerous pass. But it gets through. No icing as it was tipped. Kroll on his own end. Plays it back. Walker accelerating. Throws it off the referee.
Yeah.
Obviously not intentional. As Niffen pins Erickson up against the boards. Mariska trying to make a move. Rams still have possession as it leaves. Caught and dropped down to the ice by Kroll. Here's the other defenseman, Leiden with it. Goes back the other way to Harmon. And Niffen going to extend the stick and pick this one up. A minute left in regulation. Mariska near side. Darien with numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Goes over to Baum and can't get through. What a diving block by Harmon. Now New Canaan the other way. A 2-on-2. Low. In the crease. It's high over Repshire. Got to get it out for Darien. They do. Icing is called. Back-to-back close chances for both sides. An offensive zone face-off for New Canaan coming right up.
This is probably the most back-and-forth game I've ever called out of any sport I've done, I'm going to say.
I don't remember a game that had me on the edge of my seat quite like this one.
For the entire third period, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know that one goal could be the difference no matter what time it was scored. New Canaan's going to take a timeout here with 35.5 to go. Still scoreless. Think about how powerful both of these offenses have been, and they could not get it past the netminders. An unbelievable display by the defense and by Schaefer Repshire and Blake Positek in this game. I think we're all a little speechless up here in the booth as well.
Look at Repshire down on one knee by the Darien bench. He looks gassed.
Positek the same.
I'm sure the same, yeah. Both these goalies have played their heads off today, and I mean, neither of them can really be ashamed by their performance.
It doesn't get much better than this. 0-0. 35.5 left to go in the period. The third period in the FCIAC championship game. First line's on. Rogan Lowe against Teddy Baum in the Darien end. And Baum wins it. That is huge for Darien, but Kilroy can't get it out. Del Carmine shoved up against the boards. And Lowe gets around Kilroy. Baum, good stick work. And now Darien will look to go the other way with it. He'll throw it around the boards. Rentz in the corner. Pinned up against the glass. And New Canaan comes away with it. Harmon, near side, throwing it down the ice. 5 seconds left. Refs are going to cover. 3.3 to go. New Canaan will hope for a face-off win and a quick shot here. Look at that student section for Darien. All on their feet. Darien's going to get some skaters on here. Going to get some bigger bodies on in the form of Rentz and Holden Moore. It is a smart move.
And they still got Baum for the face-off, who's been phenomenal on them.
Might try to tie up. It looks like he's trying to. Don't know where the puck is. Holden Moore's got it. And we've ended 3 periods of ice hockey. No pucks have reached the back of the net, but they sure have been close. Here at Sacred Heart University, the FCIAC championship is headed into overtime on the DAF Media Network and NCTV. If you shut this stream off now, I don't know what you're doing. Stay for one more period to see who is crowned champion of the FCIAC.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308, break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the center oval and upper oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Chris Antonacci.
And I'm Ralph Antonacci.
We're the owners of Innovative Health and Rehab in Norwalk, Connecticut. We've been around for over 20 years, servicing Lower Fairfield County for sports orthopedics, outpatient rehab, and athletic training.
Our team of physical therapists and athletic trainers have been helping high school athletes, collegiate athletes, and weekend warriors return to play safely and effectively for over 20 years.
If you're looking for a facility that is patient-directed, provides quality care with one-on-one interactions, then this is the place for you. Come experience the difference.
Importantly, we are in network with all major insurance companies.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
It's time for overtime here in the FCIAC Championship game on the DAF Media Network and NCTV. For the fourth time, I'm Owen Heffron, joined alongside PJ Neville and Charlie Warnock. Still scoreless, 0 goals apiece. Chances have come within inches. Still none have gone over the goal line. And now during overtime, sides of the rink switch yet again. So both goalies playing in front of the opposing student sections for the second time in this game.
Yeah, and just thinking back to past FCIAC championships, it was 2 years ago in Danbury at the Danbury Ice Arena that Max Lowe scored the overtime winner for the Rams. His brother Rogan out here as a captain in his senior season, drawing some parallels to his brother Max. So, you know, if we had to take a pick on who we think we're going to get it done for each respective side, I think I got to go with Rogan Lowe. He's got that clutch gene. Already one OT winner on the year, too.
Charlie, what about you? If the Darien guy gets it done, who are you looking to?
Going James Troy on this one, the senior captain. He lives for these moments.
New Canaan wins the opening draw of overtime. Niffen trying to poke it out. Harmon trying to bring it in. It's like every time the offense crosses the blue line, you're leaning forward on the edge of your seat. Kroll, shot, deflected, and off to the left. Niffen. That one rides the wall a little bit. Kroll keeps it in. Good job from the junior, but it goes right back to the captain, Niffen. Niffen's looking for a lane to get it out. Trying to go up to Levy. Cross-ice pass. Dangerous here. Baum has Troy on his left. He has to slow down a little bit. Throws it onto the net, and no one there. Levy cross crease. Baum shot. Sails high. Oh, my goodness. They're flying right now. Del Carmine the other way. Does he have the angle? Gives it right back. I believe that's Kilroy. Now we have a whistle. Not sure what for.
The ice really slick right now. Going to see a couple of players on both teams fall over, maybe whiff on a couple of shots. You can already see the puck is moving quick.
Willie Erickson and Ryan Thurlow on this draw. Goes up top to Vincent, blocked out front by Woodward. Roby playing it back down. This puck finds Repsher, who will tap it out there for Kilroy. Now poked up to Lancaster. Lancaster takes a big hit. Lost the stick. Section likes that for New Canaan. Now cross ice to Cody Jones right below us. Jones tries to snipe. It's blocked out front by Kilroy. Putting the body on the line in the game's biggest moments. Now they're trying to go to Konzarowski, intercepted by Ives. Now Ives skating in. Good stick work from Moore. Falling. Gets it out. Konzarowski lifts it down in front of his own bench. Leiden to Jones, who tried to leave it on the doorstep. Couldn't find it. Lost the stick as he checked Brown. Here's Walker with a chance. Lost the puck by himself. Levy lowers the shoulder into him. Pinned up against the boards, Levy comes away with the puck. Brown to Rentz right below us. Took away by Kroll. Kroll shot, save Repsher. Second chance. Ives shot clogged in the lane. Here's Moore on the far side. He picks it up. Matthews chasing it. Taken away by Rentz. No whistle. Thought it may have been a trip. Niffen will dump it down into the corner. Positek comes out to play it. Kroll will take it. Mariska has it in the corner. Mariska, wraparound attempt. Where's the puck?
Stuffed at the post.
Positek got the skate out. We need a replay of this.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh my gosh, that was so close.
We might not have the replay. Or do we? Here we go. Good awareness from Positek.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. And this game continues. Goose eggs on both sides still. Troy hits it off the wall. Vincent playing it back around for Harmon. Harmon goes cross ice. Here's Rogan Lowe, the most dangerous man for New Canaan. Makes a move. Lost the puck. Vincent. He's got to be careful with it. Mariska's chasing him down. Here's Roby. Harmon fell and then tripped. Mariska tripped over Harmon. Unintentional, so no penalty.
Yeah, that's the right no call out of the refs. Darien wanted one, but.
Del Carmine trying to go around Levy off the boards. Levy knocks him off balance.
Everyone having a tough time dealing with this ice.
Lancaster's trying to get it out, but Lowe is pressuring him. Look for a pass to the slot. It's blocked in front again, this time by Levy. Brown can't reach it. Tony Del Carmine on the far side. Woodward, can he poke it out? He can. Gets past Kroll here. 11 and a half to go in this first overtime period. There's O'Shea skating in. Shot, rupture, blocker, save. Biggest one of the night. Other way goes Darien. Pumping the brakes is Rents. Shot high on Positek. Had no one else with him but Konzarowski. Can he keep it in? No. Darien forced to reset. He goes back to Bycheck. Bycheck lost it. Now he's forced to dump it down. Unfortunate there for Darien. Charlie O'Shea. Now Niffen keeping the play alive. Kroll being chased by Holden Moore. Here's Brooks Walker. Walker off the skate of Konzarowski. The Rams get it back. O'Shea up to Cody Jones. Erickson lays the boom. Konzarowski in his own end. Backhanding it up the ice for Mariska. He missed Jack Mariska. Almost a breakaway opportunity. Leiden playing some good defense. And the puck finds Owen Roby. Bound backhanding it down. It's picked up by Jones. Walker to his left. Jones stick handling. Falling down to the ice. Shot scored! Willie Erickson ends it. New Canaan wins the FCIAC championship.
Willie Erickson, the new guy for the Rams, comes in and gets it done. And I mean, what a game.
A 1-0 final. In the championship game, Willie Erickson ends it in overtime. One of the greatest games of high school ice hockey I've ever been a part of. Another look on the replay. Repsher went for the poke.
And, I mean, what a play from Cody Jones, too, on that. He's, trying to protect the puck on the backhand. He goes to the ground, and just a great play on the backhand pass, falling down, getting it right out in front to Erickson. And Erickson doing what he does best, finishing right out in front of the net against Darien. That's 4 goals on the season for Willie Erickson in 3 games against Darien. So that doesn't tell you how he steps up against the Blue Wave. I don't know what does.
Just what a finish. That's all I can really say. What a game.
Unbelievable defensive battles and goalie performances on both sides. In New Canaan, for the 3rd straight year, are champions of the FCIAC. And they do it against the Blue Wave. Both these teams fought, I think, the hardest I've seen them fight all season long on the biggest stage. But the most important thing is what happens if these two teams meet again in states. New Canaan trying to win the state championship for the first time since 1972. And if they meet in the state championship, we won't be here calling it, but you best believe we will be there.
Yeah.
Medals will be given out shortly. We'll stay live for that. We won't be here, but we will bring you that here at Martiri Family Arena. Guys, PJ, will start with you. Any final thoughts?
That was probably the best hockey game I think I've ever watched. I mean, just phenomenal. And New Canaan, I mean, Blake Positek, a brick wall in between the pipes. Willie Erickson getting it done. And I think the most interesting part of that game was the special teams. I mean, New Canaan had, 4 power plays. Darien had 2 of their own, and nobody was able to convert. It was really interesting because in the past times that these teams have met, it was really the special teams that made or broke the game. And this time, I guess it's the same, but in the sense that no one was able to score.
Charlie, what about for you?
Yeah, such a hard-fought game between both teams. Goaltender is going to get, I think, should get the MVP. It would have been for either team if Darren won. I think Repsher would have got it. I think Positek should get it. And, Darien, they really show out when it comes to playoff time. That game really just could have went either way. Both teams could have won numerous times. And, just really excited for states if these two teams face off in the championship game.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be at Quinnipiac, the same place it was played last year, where Darien won 4-1. Blake Positek picks up his 7th shutout of the year, tying Schaefer Repsher for the lead in the state of Connecticut. 1-0 the final here in the FCIAC championship game. The New Canaan Rams defeat the Darien Blue Wave to win their 3rd straight here on the DAF Media Network and NCTV. We thank you for watching, and thanks to everyone on this DAF Media crew. You saw their names already, but Harrison Diltz, Connor Dye, Adam Rusak, the Cavolo twins, Joe and Tom. I'm Owen Heffron, joined alongside PJ Neville and Charlie Warnock. Thank you for tuning in, and only more hockey as we reach states. Have a great rest of your night.
Next, let's meet tonight's this year's FCIAC champions, New Canaan High School. Number 1, Lucas Azalpardi. Number 2, Cody Jones. Number 4, Charles O'Shea. Number 5, Henry King. Number 7, Gray Matthews. Number 8, Brooks Walker. Number 9, Jack Vincent. Number 10, Charles Amino. Number 11, Mark Silva. Number 12, Colin Haggerty. Number 14, Andrew Harmon. Number 15, Cameron Lyden. Number 16, William Erickson. Number 17, George Ives. Number 18, Rogan Lowe. Number 19, Tony Del Carmine. Number 20, Liam Hibbert. Number 21, Henry Choi. Number 23, Jackson Kroll. Number 24, Charles Pump. Number 25, Caden Leslie. Number 27, Owen Roby. Number 30, Blake Positek. And number 33, Jack Ryan. New Canaan captains, please come receive